One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik. Influence. Data plus feelings. The 140-year-old nonprofit, the PCA, Painting Contractors Association, currently has about 1,400 members. A membership can consist of a single owner-operator or a $150 million multi-state painting business. At a recent board of directors meetings, I went around the room and asked the directors how many people your business, remember, one membership, employs or actively contracts with. Of the 7 contractor directors, there was over 500 people associated with those 7 PCA memberships. Influence is the ability to shape the thoughts, behaviors, and decisions of others. That's the textbook definition of influence. Tangibly, the definition of influence is literally the PCA and its members. We're a portion of the best 1% of our industry. We shape business structure, labor mixes, marketing plans, and even better, we shape the opinion of those who look in upon us from the outside. Influencers, in today's parlance, are at the extremes of shaping thought, behaviors, and decisions of other humans. In a very narrow, specific lane, I am an influencer. Most of us who traffic in the influencer space try to work around that world, mainly because it's very pretentious to call yourself the same thing as Cristiano Ronaldo, the most digitally followed human on earth, or Selena Gomez, the second most digitally followed human on earth. But there's a concept called 1,000 True Fans, made popular almost 20 years ago by a columnist at Wired magazine. The idea? You only really need 1,000 die-hard raving fans to create a sustainable career. The type that consume everything you create and occasionally buy your stuff. These are guiding principles to us influencers who sometimes can delude ourselves into thinking that if we don't have millions of fans, we are a failure or we don't have influence. So what is the SOP for creating 1,000 true fans? It's simple, but it's not easy. Number 1, create an unforgettable value, something unique that resonates deeply. Engage personally, respond personally and with humanity. Consistently deliver, be reliable with your content and services. Nurture a community, build a space where fans interact and feel part of something bigger. Give exclusive access, special events, personal interactions that make fans feel special. Monetize smartly, offer merchandise, subscriptions, online courses, or live experiences. When I read this SOP, 2 things come to mind. Ask a Painter, my beloved brand, and the PCA do very well at this. The PCA especially has methodically and consistently done these very well with a nationwide and now global reach. And the data proves it. Last year, the membership of the PCA grew 25.5%, the largest growth in recent history. And we set new records for in-person events each time we have them. Sidebar, we've almost doubled the number of attendees in the last few years. Quite remarkable. There's your data. Here's your feelings. The PCA has enormous influence. We estimate that there are at least 5 to 8 times more people impacted by the memberships than there are memberships. After all of the baseline benefits are used, think industry standards and the like, there is one final boss benefit to rule them all, the other influencers. I would imagine that this is rare. One beloved organization influences 1,400 people, 40% better than the 1,000 true fans principle, I might add. Then the 1,400 people become influencers in their own spheres, and then influence multiples more in person and through social media. Mr. Beast has 563 million followers. What percentage of his followers are influencers? It can't be anywhere near the almost perfect score of the PCA, probably in the high 90 percentages. Influence, if it's actually for change, benefits far more from quality, force multiplication, than quantity, basic reach. That's why the PCA's 1,400 are so meaningful. One of only 1,400, I'm doing my part. Grateful to be amongst the ranks. This has been One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik.